Hi, welcome to Goal Setting Systems That Work. My name is George ACN. I'm your life coach, motivational speaker, and peak performance consultant. So we'll be looking and talking about goals for the new year, exponential growth goals. I believe that this year is a year to upgrade in every area of your life, your financial life, your personal life, your relationship life. Because of the challenges ahead, you need to have capacity to face those challenges and to become all that you're supposed to be. It's going to be a great year. Happy New Year to you. And we have started a 30 days challenge. Here's my advice to you. There is a link on this video. If you're on Facebook, there's a link on this video, and if you're on YouTube, I'll make sure that you have a link also on this video that directs you to a Telegram group. In that Telegram group, we have a lot of people in that Telegram group who are part of our goal setting and actualization community, and there they are able to set goals and be accountable for the goals that they have set. So yesterday we started talking about personal discovery and personal development as the prelude before you set goals. We said that personal discovery precedes personal goals. Before you set any goal, you first must have discovered yourself. We went extensively, we delved into that concept, and in this evening in that Telegram group, somewhere on the link, we'll continue the conversation. We said clearly that first of all, you have to discover purpose, and that purpose is reason. We distinguished between purpose, assignments, destiny. Destiny being the end. Destiny is the end. Purpose is the reason. Assignment is the job. And we said that you could have purposes because man is in phases. You can have a purpose now, and the other next phase of your life you have another purpose. We said you've got to discover purpose, that the life of purpose is the purpose of life. And we went on to say that there are three ways to find purpose. You have to look above you. I believe in God. I believe that every resource that we have is connected to a source, to an Abba, which is God. And then you should look within you for your frustrations, your anger, your love, your passion can be indicative of the purpose that you have. And we also said you should look around you for the circumstances, events, the friends, the people around you. They can tell you to a large extent what purpose that you have. They can indicate. So we went on to say that personal discovery is not just discovery of purpose. We also said that personal discovery is also discovery of your potential. And we zeroed down on your giftings and your talents. Before you start setting any goal, you want to find out what potentials, what gifts, what talents do you have. And I wanted to say that your talents are those things you do with ease, those things that you are appreciated for, those things that you are celebrated about, those things that easily inspire criticism, jealousy, and hatred from others, especially those that don't like you. We also said that your talents are those things, those qualities, those features that burst forth when there is pressure or there's an emergency. And we said you need to pay attention to it because it is God's gifts to you, God's seed of greatness in you. You discover them and you go ahead to develop them. We said discover your purpose. We said discover your potential. And then we said discover the people that should make you better. Sometimes people will come into your life and they will help you discover what you're supposed to do. Why is discovery so important? Because if you just pursue goals, what you end up having is achievements. You will achieve. Come on, you succeed, you get the car, you travel around, you just end up achieving. But you will not be fulfilled. Fulfillment comes with some sense of peace, satisfaction, inner joy, inner tranquility. And that is what a lot of us really try for. So we have achieved certain things, but we still want to do some more. That's why finding purpose and setting goals in the line with your purpose should be your priority. And the beautiful thing about fulfillment is that achievement is part of the fulfillment package. so that if you pursue fulfillment, you will also achieve. So we looked at the place of people, finding people, and we said 3 sets of people are important in your life: your upline, your sidelines, and your downlines. Your upline being your leaders, people that you follow, your teachers, people that teach you and instruct you, people that show you, an ideal picture of your future. All right, they epitomize it. And we said your sidelines are your associates, your alliance, your partners, your friends. You've got to discover them. There are some people that will be in your life for a season, and after a while they'll move on. There are some people that will be in your life for a reason, and there are certain people that will be in your life for a lifetime. Your job is to find people that will be in your life for a lifetime. It's so important that you do that. It's part of the discovery process. That will inform your decisions to set goals. And we set your downlines. You have people who will follow you. Somebody is watching you. Somebody is following you. Your personal development, your personal discovery, your destiny actualization is somebody's goal, somebody's focus. So you've got to be careful about people following you. So we talked about the power of purpose, the potential that you have, and how that you must pay attention to it and discover it and harness it. And we also said that it's also very important that you pay attention to people following you. So today in the evening at that Telegram group, we will be talking more about the phases of life, discovering the phases of your life. What phase of life are you right now? What phase of life are you right now? You must know that also informs your goals. You see, some people are in their season of development, while some people are in their season of manifestation. We'll highlight that some more. Because some people want to start manifesting when they should be developing themselves, when they should be upgrading. If you come out undone, you fail. And so you want to know what phase of your life are you? What season are you in right now? What should you be doing? Should you be developing yourself for your next level? Some of you have outgrown your next level. Some of you need to move to the next level. And for you to move to the next level, you need to upgrade. What phase or season are you right now in your life? So the phase, we're going to discovery of your phases is part of personal mastery, and it precedes any setting of goals that you want to do. They also said that you want to discover place. Your place determines your location. Your place determines how well you do. Environment determines growth. Success is very geographical, and you get to understand the potency and the power of knowing where you should be part-time. So we'll explore that in Telegram group this evening and go delve deeply into it about the importance of phases, the importance of places, and the importance of principles. Because success is discovery of your purpose, discovery of your potential, discovery of your place, discovery of the phases of your life, discovery of true principles, discovery of people. And then yesterday, talking about people, let's just delve a little about what we highlight. We're doing a summary of what we did yesterday. It's a 30-day challenge, and we're not in a hurry because we want to really break it down so that 2021 becomes a far better year for you. You're able to achieve concrete goals, realizable goals, because you have understanding. You don't want to run blindly or shoot blanks. You want to do things and get quality results. So, yesterday we talked about people that, especially upline. Uplines are we talked about teachers. A teacher gets information and transforms information into knowledge. What's information? Information is valuable data. A lot of us have valuable information. Surf the nets. Go around, you have information about wealth, you have information about money, you have information about success. We have so much information, but why are we not getting results in our life? We're not getting results in our life because we need to transform information into knowledge for it to be valuable, for it to be truly powerful. And since information is scattered and disjointed, the ones we have, we need a teacher who join the dots, or who put things together, pull the strings for us, who would arrange it sequentially so that the information that we have everywhere is arranged in an orderly, sequential, systematic way, and it becomes knowledge. So the teacher transforms information to knowledge, and you need teachers in your life. You need a teacher. And that's what you use. You use knowledge to get results. So knowledge is organized information. Knowledge is systematic information. So teacher transforms information to knowledge. And we have several kinds of teachers. So we'll just look at 3. We looked at 3 yesterday. And we said the first kind of teacher you have are people called role models. A role model or hero and sheroes. Heroes are the males, sheroes are the female. People that you admire. The picture, the ideal person that epitomizes your future. So you look at them and you see them in their business. They have your kind of talent, they have your kind of gifting, they pursue your kind of vision, your kind of business, but they're doing it at a scale that is excellent, at an advanced state. They're doing so well, they're celebrated. You read them in their books, you watch the videos, you look at their biographies. Some of these role models are historical, they're not alive anymore, but you admire and you learn from them. They have organized information into knowledge, but they are living knowledge, walking fleshly knowledge that you see. So they are heroes. The challenge is that you know them, but they don't know you. You see them, they don't see you. You have contacts and relationship with them, but they don't have contact with you. You need them somewhat, to inspire you because of the inspirational element that they bring into life. You need heroes, sheroes, you need role models. They are teachers. You can learn from them. The second set of people you need are mentors. Mentors, the word mentor was gotten from, there's this man called Odysseus. Odysseus, was traveling one of those days and he was a king. And he wanted his son to be trained for 10 years because he was going to be traveling for 10 years. And so he had a friend called Mentor. He told his friend, train my son to be a king. And that's what the name mentor came out from. So a mentor is someone who has a relationship with you. The interesting thing about the mentor is that a mentor also has the kind of qualities that you have, has your talent, your giftings, probably and most likely in an advanced state, and is also celebrated. But the interesting thing about it is that you know him and he knows you. There is a relationship. So the difference between a role model and a mentor is relationship. And that relationship helps him to instruct you and inspire you. Now the challenge about mentorship is that familiarity can demote mentorship into friendship. Because of the access and the interaction you have with your mentor, it is possible, because of familiarity, that you become his friend. So a lot of people come to my office and tell me, I want you to be my mentor. I'm excited. And I tell them that's fine. But because they suddenly become familiar with me, they slip into the friends. They start advising me, and I take the advice and I release them certain information I'm supposed to give to them. I can't give to them because they are now my friends, because they choose to be friends. So you've got to be careful when dealing with mentors. You want to keep a healthy relationship, or a distant relationship with your mentors, so you can keep learning from them. Same thing with your pastor. When you get too familiar with your pastor, you don't get blessed anymore. I'm sure you know that. So friendship should not be linked with mentorship. They're not the same thing. Your friend loves you the way you are, but your mentor loves you too much to leave you the way you are. So a mentor is important. And the beautiful thing about mentors is that mentors are pursuing their goals and their dreams, their businesses. And most often than not, they will not necessarily have the time to take care of you, or to pay attention to your goals, or to pay attention to what you're pursuing, because they are pursuing their own goals and their dreams. One way to connect to them is to serve them, to help them achieve their own goals. In achieving their own goals for them, you will learn in the process, because you see how they are on the job, doing that work, doing that stuff, getting involved. And so you get to learn a whole lot from them just by observing how they pursue their own goals. And some smart mentors, who observe you, can also begin to advise you and tell you a few things that can help you for your own goals and your own pursuits. So you get that now. So mentors sometimes don't have all the time, because mentors choose, mentees pursue. I choose my mentees because I'm busy pursuing my goals. And if a mentee is going to show up in my life, he doesn't want me to abandon what I'm doing to pursue his own goals, or to help him actualize his own goals. Rather, he wants to serve me and help me get results. In the process of getting results for me, of course, I'll teach him some things. And so one of the ways to get ideas from top people is to volunteer. I taught this to some young people the other day. I said, look, you know what? If I have staff in my office who work with me dedicatedly and they earn a salary, and there's a few information I can give to them about how I make my money, how I project, how I produce money, because they earn a salary, I believe that I've paid them that result. But if you choose to volunteer to work with me for free, I feel that I'm supposed to pay you something. So I begin to give you inner secrets. When you choose to volunteer and you do it wholeheartedly, the truth is that most top entrepreneurs, most guys, will start giving you quality information, or giving you access to information and network and resources that you'll be amazed as their payments for your volunteering. So choose volunteering this year, and you see how much you get a lot from your mentors. Now, so that's why, so if you're not very particularly, you don't like mentors, you can go for coaches. Who is a coach? A coach is also a teacher. A role model is a teacher. A mentor is a teacher. A coach is a teacher. But the interesting thing about a coach is that a coach may not have the kind of quality or talent or abilities like you have. May not have it. All right. But the interesting thing about a coach is that a coach knows how to bring out the best in you. You know, I mean, look at the choir. The choir leader or the choir master is not necessarily the most talented choir person, but he has this ability to bring out the best in the people, make the tenor and the alto and the treble sing well. All right, same thing with football. You notice that the best coaches are not necessarily the best footballers. So a coach comes into your life, and most times, pay attention now, most times, most coaches are transactional with you. They're transactional with you. They are not sentimental. They are coming into your life not necessarily to inspire you. They are coming into your life to instruct you. Did you get that? They are coming into your life not necessarily to inspire you. They are coming into your life to instruct you. So the mentors and the role models inspire. They are inspirational. But the coach is instructional. He doesn't have the kind of gifting, but he has a way of bringing out the best in you. You know him, he knows you, he has a relationship with you, and it's transactional. You probably pay him to show you the kind of stuff you want him to show you, and it helps you to become all they're supposed to be. Now, while we're going through all of this, breaking down this, these people are teachers, and they help you organize information into knowledge. Knowledge you can use and act on and get results in your life. Sometimes you don't need to set a goal, you need to discover people. Before you set a goal, discover the coaches, the mentors, the role models in your life before you sit down to start setting a goal. Success is discovering of people, your upline especially. And let's still talk about coaches. There are two kinds of coaches, and for you to, I'm a peak performance consultant. I've been doing peak performance for many years, and most of you know me. For you to reach peak performance in your life, you need certain sets of people. You may not really get the kind of result that you're looking for with a mentor, because like I said, the mentor pursues his own pursuits, and unless he gives you an introduction, and that's one thing a mentor can do for you, and a mentor can introduce you, that leverage that the mentor brings to the table. Just one introduction can turn your life around, can blow you up. A role model can show you, you can learn a whole lot from the role model and avoid certain mistakes that he made and succeed. But the thing about a coach is that for you to get quick, fast, peak performance result, optimal result, you need coaches in your life. And there are two kinds of coaches. We have Coach A and we have Coach B. For me to explain who a Coach A and a Coach B is, I like to use this example. Now, I live in Uyo, and Uyo has a university called University of Uyo. It has a stadium, a kind of mini stadium where you have a field. So you are this athlete, you are interested in winning the Olympic gold medal. Unfortunately, in 2020, the Olympics was postponed. I don't know when it's been postponed to, maybe to this year. And your goal is to win a gold medal and you've identified a coach that has trained people to win gold medals. So you meet this Coach A and tell him, sir, I want you to train me and help me to win a gold medal. He tells you, okay, come to Union Main Stadium or Union Stadium by 5:30 in the morning tomorrow so that I can train you. And then you show up at that meeting by 6 o'clock. You show up by 6 o'clock. And by 6 o'clock in the morning, something happens. He's so surprised that you're coming by 6 and not by 5:30, because he actually told you that you should come by 5:30. But he lets it go and says, come on, go ahead, let's do our work, let's continue to play. And then you play with him and he trains you and all of that for the first day. And you probably continue and maybe you get the medical result. Probably don't get a gold medal as it were. But there's a second coach. You go to meet the Coach B, and then you tell the Coach B, look, I want to win a gold medal. And he tells you, I do not train people like you. I don't train people like you. You don't look like someone I can train. He's already hashed the first meeting he meets with you. He's telling you, look, I don't have. He even charges you very high for you to pay a whole lot of amounts just so that you can be part of what he's doing. And then eventually you insist and insist and insist. He eventually says, okay, you know what? I'm going to engage you only on one condition. Come tomorrow to mini stadium by 5:30 a.m. the following day. Now the following day you show up, and as you show up by 6 a.m. in the morning. And it's like, you see, I told you I don't want people like you. You're not even fit to win the gold medal. In fact, and so I'm so sorry. sorry, family, I have to take care of my children, beg them to go to school. But I said, look, I don't care. I'm not going to work with you today. You insist, and he says, you know what? Okay, go and do frog jump. You do a frog jump, and then it's okay. After you're done with the frog jump or run 10 laps, you're not okay. So when do I start the train? He said, look, guy, I'm not training you today. Come tomorrow by 5:30 a.m. Will you come by 5:30 the following day? Obviously, you come. Because the stretching, the discipline that the Coach B brings to the table. Now, a Coach B experience will help you achieve great results faster. For you to actualize your gold medal in life, you need a Coach B experience. To be successful and wealthy, it's not going to be easy. You need a Coach B experience. Would you allow me to be your Coach B? Or a Coach A? A Coach A, you can allow me to be your Coach A, and then I give you instructions, I give you a challenge, and you don't do them. But would you allow me in 2021 to be your Coach B? To discipline you, to make you accountable, to push you, to stretch you, to get you to be the best you can be. You know, not to be sentimental, not just necessarily to inspire you, but to activate you, not to motivate you, to activate you to achieve your goals, to challenge you. Because truthfully, if you're going to succeed, you've got to go beyond your level right now. You've got to upgrade your capacity. I'll expose you to so much information. So what I want you to do, look at this video somewhere around. There's a Telegram group. Click on that group and go there. Join us. We want to build a community of 5,000 people in that Telegram group. And our goal basically is for the next 365 days, we want to achieve such results people can amazed, share powerful testimonies. In whatever career that you're going to, we want to see that result. You need a Coach B experience for optimal level. So teachers are important. Discover teacher. Am I possibly that teacher that you want to discover in 2021? Am I that teacher? Or am I not? Look for somebody who can be your teacher, role models, mentors, or coaches. Because you see, personal mastery is personal discovery plus personal development. When you combine personal discovery and personal development, you have personal mastery. Personal mastery means self-government. There is not going to be a new year until there's a new you. You've got to upgrade to you 2.0 for you to succeed in 2020. And I trust that as we work together, as we learn, we're doing a 30 days challenge at that Telegram group. We'll be doing Zoom meetings, Google meetings. We have a workbook. I have this workbook already in my hands. And the workbook is called Goal Setting and Vision Board Workbook. We are getting ourselves to buy it. And it's very affordable. For wherever you are in Nigeria, you can get the soft copy. You can actually get the soft copy, and that soft copy will be sent to your email or to your WhatsApp number. The soft copy of this workbook. And then the beautiful thing about the workbook is that it will put you through achieving all the goals in various areas of your life. There are very few workbooks. There are many systems of goals, but this is a fantastic way to set goals and achieve them. So it put you through all of those goals you want to achieve in your life. And then the beautiful thing, I also send you an audio as a backup. I don't know where the audio should be around me, but the audio is available on goals, and you're supposed to listen to it at least 10 times. And beyond listening to it 10 times, you want to go ahead and do a voice note assignment, because in that accountability group, we're putting you through drills, giving ourselves assignments, targets, sharing testimonies of how much result we're supposed to get. Now, this workbook begins with a personal audit. So let's get into what we're supposed to talk about today. We're supposed to talk about a goal setting system that works. Goal setting does not begin or does not work well if you don't do a personal audit and evaluation. So write that down in your notes. Personal audits and evaluation. Before you start setting goals and milestones, you want to audit yourself. You want to audit yourself. How far have you been faring? How far have you gone? Who are the people in your life? What are the qualities? What assets do you have available to you right now? What liabilities do you have? Liabilities can also be individuals. What assets do you have? Now, do an asset and liability stock listing. Start making a list. What I mean by asset, things that you have in your life that are valuable. Tangible things you have. Do you have properties? Do you have land? Do you have a car? A car can be an asset if it's helping you get results. If it's helping you to market and bring results. It can be a liability if it is draining you of your resources through maintenance. So a house can be an asset if it's saving you from your rents, and if that house itself, the maintenance value of the house is not as much as it should be. But if you have to spend so much money to maintain the house, that can be as much as your rents, then the house is a liability. So you want to start doing stuff. What equipment do you have for hire? What properties? What businesses do you have? Tangible things do you have? So make a list of tangible things that you have that are called asset. Asset also, according to Robert Kiyosaki, is anything that you possess that brings in money to you. that has high tradable value. Okay, so what do you have? What tangible things do you have that can bring money? Your business, your job, whatever it is, make a list of them and put them as your asset. Do a personal self-audit. And beyond that, you want to go into intangible assets. Intangible assets was speaking about things that you cannot really hold. And in this case, because you cannot hold them, you cannot really have a feel of them, you work with estimates. For your tangible assets, you can do evaluations, you can do estimates and okay, this is how much my car is worth, this is how much my jewelry is worth, this is how much my cryptocurrency is worth. I mean, if you have Bitcoin now, you are successful. Bitcoin has risen to $30,000 for a Bitcoin. That is amazing. For those of us who got Bitcoin as of 2019, as of 2020 rather, early 2020, it was about $3,000, $4,000, $6,000. It was around that area. Today, Bitcoin has moved from that figure to about $30,000. That's amazing. People are cashing out from cryptocurrency. All right. So, do you have those kind of things? You make a list of them and put a value on them. But for your intangible, you're looking at things like your knowledge. What knowledge can you convert to cash? Put an estimate. The knowledge you have already in different areas of life, put a figure there. You also want to look at things like your resources, your contact, your skills, your talents. Put a value there, and then from there you can say, okay, I'm truly this what. When you do that, that is important. Do a personal audit. So the workbook enables you to do that. The second thing the workbook does for you is that it helps you to go through, ask a battery of questions, very important questions, about 21 of them. At the end of the 21 questions you'll be asked, you'll be assessed. You can find out your score and know where you are at that moment. So evaluation is very important, so you can know how to start. Before you start setting goals, do a personal audit. Very important questions that you assess yourself and you want. So that's the beautiful thing about this workbook. And then it goes on to write a few things about what you want to do, your investment goals, your health goals, your personal development goals, your financial stream goals, what amount of money do you want to make at the end of the year, how much do you want to save, how much do you want to invest, how much do you want to insure, how specifically, in specific terms, what are your streams of income, and so on, and so what are your spiritual goals, what lessons did you learn from last year, and so on. So this workbook really helps. So you can get it already very affordable, less than $3. It's about $3 or $2. So if you are anywhere, you want to get a soft copy, you simply need to send $2 or $3. I'm going to put the details of how you can make payments so that you can get it. I encourage you to get it. You can get a soft copy, send you, print it out, and then work with it. And then you can also get the audio. Once you get the soft copy, also send you the audio. If you want the hard copy, it's 3,000 naira. Soft copy is 1,000 naira. You get it to your email or to your WhatsApp number. But to get the hard copy is 3,000 naira. Wherever you are in Nigeria, it will be sent to you. The book and the audio will be sent to you. Isn't that amazing? So goals, what goal setting system works? So we're having a 30 days train on goal setting, and I've not even started to scratch on what goals are. I've not even started to talk about goals. But let me give you a definition of goals that I feel is important. A goal is a dream with a deadline. Now the term there is dream, that we must pay attention, underline the word dream. Dreams are usually vague. Dreams are futuristic. Dreams don't have specificity, and so when you have a goal, when it's a goal is not something you have in your head or a dream. A goal is something that you have in your head with a timeline, with a deadline, with a specific time you want to accomplish it. So when you start having specific times for your goals, that is now a goal. All right, so don't confuse a dream with a goal. A goal also is a vision with specifics. When you say I have a great vision, that is a vision. When you say I have vision with specific details, then it's now a goal. So specificity makes a goal, differentiates a vision from a goal. All right, so a dream that is broken down to a workable lot, a vision that is broken down, organized into specificity, is called a goal. So a goal is a specific target, aim, or purpose. So when it becomes specific, then it's a goal. Now let me take it a step further to help you understand this. It is not a goal if it is not written down. It is not a goal if it is not written down. It's something else, not a goal. Because goals, to be specific, needs to be written down. When you write down your goals, you're adding flesh to your goals. You're making your goals move from the invisible to the visible. Because writing is creation. The first time any goal has the opportunity to break, to come into reality is when you write them down. So because in your head they are vague, they are unrealistic, but as you begin to write them, you suddenly begin to realize the fluffiness, the ambiguity of the goal. But as you write down, there's a desire in your heart to be specific. That's why goals forces us to think. They force us to think about where we are going to, force us to think about what we are doing and so on. So goals are quite important, and you really need to start setting beautiful goals. Now let me say this because we're going to talk about goals this evening in the Telegram group. Click on the Telegram group whether on YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram. Click on the Telegram group and to direct you to that place. In fact, we had the class already. The beautiful thing about Telegram is that it can contain more people than WhatsApp, and also it can also have as many. You can see the previous information we did yesterday down to last year. We did a 30 days challenge last year too, and we've been doing this for 12 years, teaching the same thing. People have been achieving results. My life took a turnaround the moment I understand goals. Dr. Mike Modo says that success is all about goals. All else is commentary. It's about goals. You never really know how determined you can be until you set a goal. Come on, you never know how you can be determined until you set a specific goal. A specific goal. A very specific goal. So this year, write to check, put a specific amount. This year, put the picture of the place you want to go, the people you want to do. Something about vision. We're going to look at that vision board, putting visions boards around you so you can be very specific. Get this workbook and see how it works in your life. Now, as I begin to conclude my teaching for today, because we have a long way to go. I'm going to be teaching goals, teaching you specifically what to do, exactly what to do. At some point, whether on Telegram or Zoom or Google Meet or here, we'll be going through step by step everything we need to know in our goal book. All right, and that will help us guide you through. And perhaps when you listen to the audio, it will also help you. Now, there are different goal setting systems, and I've listened and I've read and I've studied several goal setting systems. And I tell you, all of them are valid and work. Some of them work better and faster, but all of them are valid and they work. So if you have any goal setting system you're pursuing, I feel you should go ahead. So what I'm going to just share with you quickly today is teach you a simple way to set goals. People say, oh, set goals, monthly goals, set quarterly goals, set yearly goals. People have their own style of setting goals and the system they work. However, I want to teach you what is called the Wilfredo Pareto's principle. Have you heard of Wilfredo Pareto? His full name is Wilfredo Federico Domanta Pareto, or what we call the Pareto's principle, the Pareto's law. It's called the 80-20 principle. Now, Pareto, Wilfredo was in Italian, and he lived somewhere in the 1829 or something, around that era. And he was an economist, he was a philosopher, he was one economist, macroeconomics, and he put a lot of thought into the economics of the world. And here's what he said about productivity, achieving results. In Italy, he said that 80% of the wealth in Italy, 80% of the wealth in Italy was as a result of 20% of the people in Italy. 80% was a result of 20% of the people in Italy. All right, you know what? I want you to join the Telegram group so that you can learn more about this Pareto's principle. This principle, we're going to study it critically today in the evening by 8 p.m. and we'll break it down and show you how you can use it to get maximum results. So don't miss it for anything. Don't miss it. If you're watching me on YouTube, click on the subscribe button, George Asian. If you're not on YouTube, go to George Asian, look out for YouTube, click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button so that every time we have information, you can get information. And click also on the Telegram group so you can get quality information there about what we're going to learn. So this evening we'll be talking about the Pareto's principle. I'm learning a whole lot. I passed my time really. But of course, I hope you got value. Good morning, and I trust that this year will be your best year ever. God bless.